Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. So here we are in the Sasau Monastery because, well, we're undercover. We're trying to find someone who went by the name of Pius. We're searching for him at the behest of a bunch of bandits so that we can get in the good books with the bandits so they can tell us about where they're building up new forces to attack, us, the good guys. Anyways, we're basically trying to find out who this person is. We currently know about, there are a bunch of novices that could be, any one of them could be the person. So there's Antonius, Lucas, Siskin, and Yorick. I'll get into who I am slowly building a theory, but I need to do a little more investigation. So we're going to work on that. Anyways, the reason why I am paused at this very moment is because I'm on a clock. I've got my little schedule written down, by the way, so I don't have to keep looking at that silly book. And the book is inaccurate. It says that you get up you rise at 3 a.m. Yeah, nobody does that. Everybody waits until like 3 minutes to 4 a.m. Then they get up and they go to prayer. Then it's a 6 a.m. meal, 8 a.m. Frattery work in the frattery with Nevlis, and then noon is work in the library with the librarian. 4 is afternoon worship. 6 p.m. is dinner or supper. Then at 7 p.m. we are free until 9, where it's night curfew. So there we go. This is my life right now. Anyways, what time is it? It is currently 7:39. So we have, we've got approximately 20 in-game minutes before we have to go to the frattery. Now, I did try to leave at one point, and I got in trouble. Now, judging by the fact that one of my fellow novices was able to leave, I'm pretty sure I can actually go. Circader John got mad at me in the last episode. Hey, I'm actually able to get out of here. Haha. Now, I did review the footage at the beginning when I was being toured around by Antonius.
Peace be with you, brother.
Well, and be with you too. And I believe this is the frattery. Yep, look, see there's a B there. If we take a look at the map, this is actually where I need to go. So go to work in the frattery, report to Provost Nevlis at the alchemy bench. This is very exciting. I really do look forward to doing some alchemy. I'm quite good at it. Well, okay, not really, but I'm reasonable at it. Let's talk to Brother Nevlis here.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony.
Oh.
My name is Nevlis, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
Oh, okay. Well, I am here for my daily duties, but let's get his backstory.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm the provost of this monastery. It's my job to ensure the monks live a humble life and that any surpluses go to the poor.
Okay.
But in reality, I spend all my time making sure my brother's gluttony and the construction of a new church don't swallow up the few resources we have left.
We've had some experience with that. We actually helped them figure out why they were getting some bad stone for their building. Can I help with anything? I'd like to ask about something. Let's see what
I'd like to ask
here.
you something about the monastery.
You know what? We know who's in charge here, but let's ask.
Who's in charge of things around here?
Abbot Peter is the administrator of the monastery, but you won't see him. He's always traveling, and on top of that, he's old and infirm. Perhaps the good Lord will bless him with many more years of life.
And what happens when the old abbot dies?
Then we elect a new one.
Okay. The rule of Saint Benedict? Let's at least ask about this.
Can you tell me something about the rule of St. Benedict?
7 centuries ago, Saint Benedict of Nursia wrote a collection of monastic rules, which we still follow today. They're read at every meal. The fundamental precepts are obedience, work, and prayer. We're fully devoted to serving God. The outside world, beyond the monastery walls, is foreign to us.
Do you never want to know what's going on out there?
And what should be going on? The sky is just as blue and the grass is just as green. Perhaps the rulers change, but the greatest ruler of them all will remain unchanged through the ages.
Oh, if that were true, or if that were but true, it's actually a bit of a luxury that they would be allowed to have that freedom. And I know it sounds really weird because they don't have any freedom. They're behind the walls and all of that. But that is something that is allowed to them. Anyways, let's not get into that. All right. Interested in... Oh, by the way, we saw the garden in the last episode. That's sort of like their outdoor area. I have been to a monastery before, and it looked remarkably similar. In fact, I think it was a Benedictine monastery, to be honest with you. So, yeah, it's actually really cool to see this one here. All right. Interested in the monastery's history.
I'm interested in the monastery's history.
It was founded by St. Procopius 500 years ago. After his death, heretics occupied the place for some time, but then the order was restored and brothers of the true faith returned.
Heretics, you say?
Oh.
They wanted to worship God with some foreign rituals in a language foreign to God.
Oh.
They were driven away and their books burned.
I wonder who that was. What does each of the monks here do?
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Well, the abbot is the head,
Right,
but
we
he's
know
not
that.
here now. Then there's the prior and the sub-prior,
Okay.
the librarian, the porter, and many others. As a novice, you should be particularly mindful of the circuitors. They're the ones who maintain discipline and punish bad behavior.
Right, we've already had a run-in with them. Okay, some of this we've heard before, but I did want to get his perspective because we talked to the monks, not the monks, the novices, and not one of the actual monks. So, I am here for my daily duties.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the Alchemists Laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Today it's your task to concoct 2 potions to aid digestion. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Oh, I don't know if I've made any digestion type. Now, wait a minute. Over here. Oh, look. Oh, we've been here. We know where this is. Let's look at the map. It's in this back corner. Yes. Oh, there we go. We're actually seeing it. Oh, okay. We've got a random monk. Okay. What's this? A page torn from a book. It says I should pick it up. I'll look at it in a minute. What's in here? Oh, we've got a variety of things. We've got chamomile, comfrey dandelion, marigold, mint, nettle, St. John's wort, and valerian. Okay, good to know. And then we've got our usual sort of little setup here. Now, do I know? Let's see if I know my my recipes. Let's take a look. Do you think the monks would be interested in the musk of infinite allure? Yeah, no. Strengthen your blood, bewilder your eyes, no. Antidote, cures poisoning. Wait a minute. Digestive aid. Presumably there would be something like if I didn't know anything about alchemy, I would be able to learn that recipe. So let's see what I've got. An antidote. It's this is for poisoning, right? Maybe it would be the antidote that they would be interested in. It needs charcoal, and I don't remember seeing charcoal. Bowman's brew. They're not interested. Bane. No. Oh, digestive potion. I may not even... Maybe this was added to my... Oh, maybe it was. I don't remember. That's really interesting. I don't think I've ever made this, and I don't know if I've ever seen it. All right, so I'm going to write this down because I'm terrible. But I will need spirits. Okay, so it's spirit-based, right? There's always like spirits, wine, or water. Okay. All right, grind the chamomile, which is 2 chamomile. So 2 times chamomile ground, right? And then drop everything in the... Oh! Handful of mint. Okay, 1 mint. 1 mint. Right? Okay, so grind the chamomile, then drop the mint and the chamomile in the cauldron, and then boil for 1 turn. Boil times 1. All right, let's see if that actually, if oh my goodness. Now I'm pretty, my system is pretty forgiving because I'm actually allowed to make mistakes because I have that perk. So we can't prepare. Oh, I need the chamomile and the mint. So 2 to 1, 2 chamomile to 1 mint. Okay. 2 chamomile to 1 mint. Let's just grab, let's make a few of them. Let's make a couple. It's going to make more than he needs, but that's fine. And then a couple of mint. We can always do more, right? There we go. Okay. Now, let's see what we got here. Let's take a look. We want the digestive aid. Bones brew, bane. I don't know if maybe I did have that recipe and I just forgot about it. I don't know if I don't think I've ever actually made it. See, it's not on my auto brew. Prepare. All right, so we need spirits. And then we need chamomile times 2 ground. Chamomile. And we'll put it in there. And then we need chamomile. And then we'll put it in here. You know what? Just for kicks, let's do this. We'll mix this up a little bit. We'll take the mint, we'll put it in the dish, and then we'll take the pestle, and we're gonna grind up the chamomile. Yeah, that's it. Good job. Do. All right, okay, and then we're gonna dump it in the dish. There we go. And then we're gonna take the dish, and then we're gonna dump it in the water or the spirits. And then we give it one burn. Do. I don't use the timer, by the way. And then we grab a file, because we're going to need that. Do. And pour. Did it work? Aha! And you know this is the best part. Auto brew. Done. What time is it? Actually, let's get out of this situation. We've got access to a few things. Maybe we could make a few other things though. Currently, we are here in the factory until noon. We got a little bit of time. Okay. All right. So let's see what else we can make because you know what? This might be we could use this maybe as currency. So let us I don't know what we've got access to. Antidote. I don't think we've got charcoal. Bowman's brew. Do you think somebody would have one? That takes eyebright though. You know what? Let's take a look at what we've got access to and see if I can there we go. Chamomile, comfrey, dandelion, marigold, mint, nettle, St. John's wort, and valerian. So really, you know, what we could do is we could just grab 6 of each, just so that we have it on us. I don't know if we're going to get in trouble for this, but I'm not too worried about that. It's just a few things that I could tell them, oh, well, I wasn't sure how much I needed. I was just, you know, trying to do something good and make some digestive aids. Oh, man. There we go. All right, that's, there we go. I think we've got a little bit of each. Now, why did I do that? Oh, hey, there's bandages. I'm going to take a bandage, too, just in case. Because you never know when you need a bandage. But there's no charcoal unless, is there any other... We could sit... I could sit and think about things for a while in here. It's a really nice building, by the way. We got bandages, and then I don't know what that is. Why is there so many bandages around here? What is that?
Peace be with you, brother.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to crowd you. I'm being very naughty here. Okay, let's see what else we can make. All right. Now I'll show you a little thing that is kind of helpful. If you look on the right hand side, the ones that I have ingredients for, the prepare thing will light up. Can't do that. Can't do that. We can't do that. Can't do that. We can do not that, but we can do digestive potion. We can make cockerel. He whose eyelids are falling and his body ceases to serve him, and yet has before him a long journey. Let him drink this potion to restore his energy. So it must be some sort of like a stamina thing. Not fake blood. Save your schnapps. We'll need pretty much we need the belladonna for that one. Okay, Marigold Decoction. Oh, who doesn't love a nice Marigold concoction? Let's make one of those. Those are handy. Okay. Actually, I made more than one, I think, but let's see what else we can make. Lazarus. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I meant to hold F. Lazarus. That is like a top-notch one. I'm going to make a couple of those. I don't know if we're going to have enough. Hang on, let's see. I could make more, but let's just keep going. Moonshine. Aesop. These ones require tusk and stuff like that. Charcoal again. That's the Merhoyed one. Nighthawk. No. Bummer. Dollmaker. No, I don't. Poison. I don't think they'd be interested in that. Lullaby. Cobweb. I can find cobweb in some of the shelves, it looks like. It'd be interesting. Could you imagine if you got caught stealing cobwebs? Yeah, I don't really understand that either. But I suspect that mechanically the game would actually do that. But we'll see. Anyways, Eyebright is the problem. So we'll have to see if there's any Eyebright kicking around. Buck's Blood. Oh, I could make Buck's Blood, but I've never made it before. So, okay, well, we'll have to... Aqua Vitalis. Let him drink this for strength. And, oh, yes, let's make one of these. Oh, who doesn't want a little bit of Aqua Vitalis? Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh, that's it. That's all I've got? Okay, we'll make one more of them. I think I'm pretty well... Oh. Yeah, I think this is pretty well... I made a few things here. I think we're good. Yeah. Is there anything else I could make? Just one last little... Maybe like the Marigold. Oh, Lazarus. We could make another Lazarus. I mean... Oh, okay. We don't have all the ingredients. And we could do another Marigold. Right? Okay. And then now we've exceeded our Marigold. Okay. There we go. I think we're good. And then there's Cockerel. I could... Digestive, we could make a... You know what? Maybe somebody will want one. Maybe I'll need a digestive potion. I think that's good. I think we've done enough. All right. Now, what time is it? Let's see. I'm on the clock. You know what we should do is maybe... let's look around and see what we can see in this place. Let's get familiar with our new digs. This is kind of cool. That must be, I bet you anything, that's actually a drawing of the tower for this church. Oh. I don't even know what that is. Oh, wait a minute. It said open a second ago. Oh, this is the books. Oh, look, there's a cobweb. I mean, I could take a cobweb. But we know where it is. And this is where the alchemy bench is anyways, so if I ever need a cobweb, I can come here and get one. Is it the same? No, this is all one bookcase, right? I think it is. Like, this side is excerpt from the Legend of Christianus. Yeah. Okay, we've got, he's doing some scripting. All right.
Credo in un Deum, Patrem omnipotentum creatorem caeli et terrae.
All right. Well, if you say so, I understand. Okay. Let's see, we've got another bookshelf here. On St. Wenceslas, Queen's Court manuscript, Czech campaign of... I think some of these we just haven't read yet. Oh, that's what that was over there. It's one of these little writing desks. Oh, what's this? Anthology of Love Poems. We've read that. That's the one that Capon gave me. We've read these ones. The Maiden's War. Yep, we've read these. Okay. What else we got? What else is there? Oh, okay. Adamites. Sigismund of Luxembourg. Sigismund of Luxembourg. Am I allowed to take these and read them? I don't know. Lockpick. Open. We could take a look at this. Travels. You know what? I'm going to take a chance because it says take, not steal. Okay, let's see if we can read it right. Can we sit somewhere and read? Oh, we had a sitting space over here. This one's got a nice little skin on it. Let's take a look. Okay, first of all, okay, we're getting a bit close. So let's take a boo at our little book here because I am curious about this guy. The son of Emperor Charles IV and his fourth wife Elizabeth of Pomerania. I wonder if that's where Pomeranians come from. May not have inherited the royal or imperial throne as his brother Wenceslas did, but from his father his slyness, intelligence, and political talent he did inherit, qualities his brother and the future king was desperately lacking. For the ginger hair he was born with and the slyness with which he did display many a time in his youth, he was given the sobriquet of the ginger fox, by which he was later called by his enemies, especially. Sigismund is learned and popular, and his great indulgence is competing in tourneys, and 7 languages of the world he does speak. Since 1387, he has been the King of Hungary, when he wed Mary of Hungary, who was at the time engaged to be married to the Duke of North. You know what? I'm getting a little bit worried about the time. I'm going to read that later. I don't think they're going to begrudge me having a book on. I wanted to read about Sigismund.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
I finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent.
Oh, yeah.
Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices.
Oh, I could already. I could teach you. I bet you don't know how to make a padfoot. Let's see what else. Hang on.
What would you like?
Let's see some of the other dialogue. Okay. Can I somehow help you get elected abbot? Oh. Do you know what this torn... Let's ask him.
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book.
Who'd tear up a book like that? Brother Librarian might know.
All right. We're going to have to go and see the librarian, which, by the way, we're going to do anyways at noon. That's our next task. Interesting. Can I somehow help you get elected abbot? I don't think that I know about an election yet, so we'll ask him at another time. Can I help with anything?
Is there anything I could help with?
You know, there is. Perhaps you've heard that Abbot Peter is gravely ill.
Yes.
I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment.
Oh.
With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I could give old Peter a few more years to do good. What do you say?
I like that idea. You can count on my
You can
help.
count on my help. What do you need me to do?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken.
Oh,
Now, you know, most of the brothers believe every illness is a message from God, and that it's not our place to deny his will. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine to cure them, then it's our duty to relieve people of their suffering.
I
The
agree.
cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library, but it will certainly be amongst the Libri Prohibiti, the forbidden books, those we aren't permitted to read.
why are they forbidden?
Why are they forbidden?
Because they contain occult and demonic practices.
Oh,
Witchcraft
oh no.
and all manner of
Oh
evil.
my.
Or so some people claim. It's nonsense, of course. This is nothing but a book of medicine, albeit one written by a pagan. Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna, is
Okay.
universally acknowledged to be a wise man. But here, at some point, someone decided his book is the work of a Saracen devil and must be kept under lock and key.
Okay.
Since then, no one can even talk about the book. But the three wise men were from the East, were they not?
Okay, so Ibn Sina or Avicenna. Okay. All right. Where can I find it? We know where it is, by the way.
Where can I find it?
In the library, there's a
In the
large
big
cabinet
cabinet
with a lock on it.
Yes.
The forbidden books are inside. You'll easily recognize what you're looking for. The cover has not only a Latin inscription, but also Saracen letters. Bring it to me, but leave the other books there. No one will notice if one book disappears, but if more were to vanish, someone would certainly begin to look into it,
Well,
which is exactly what we don't want.
technically, there is another book that did vanish from that.
Is there anything you can tell me that would help?
Yeah.
There's a key to the cabinet in the prior's chambers.
Oh.
The librarian should have another one, or you can acquire some lockpicks. But I can't tell you where or how. Perhaps Brother Salarius could help.
Let me
Is
just
there anything
double
you
check
can tell
that
me that would
again
help?
because I missed
There's
something.
a key to the cabinet in the
Prior's chambers. Okay.
The librarian...
All right. And why can't you
Why
do
can't
it
you
yourself?
do it yourself?
Because I'm one of the highest-ranking monks here, and one day I'd like to become abbot. Can you imagine me crawling around in the black of night searching for a forbidden book?
So you
could
want me
just
to do
ask
it?
for it.
Do you honestly think I haven't tried?
Oh, well.
Unfortunately, Librarian Cyril is a stubborn ass.
All right. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. To pass unwatched, you'll need to go at night. It's locked, but I'm sure you'll manage to get in. They say Brother Salarius understands locks, but don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, bring it to me, and I'll then use it to make Peter's medicine. We'll soon have the election of the abbot over and done with.
All right. All right. Let's. We'll deal with that. I'm running out of time. What time is it? Oh, we actually 11:42. Okay. No, we've got a bit of time. You learned Avicenna, Ibn Sina. Okay, so we already know about some of this stuff. Get the key to the cabinet containing the four. Do I not have it as a quest item? Didn't I steal a key? Key to the forbidden books. I actually have a key to the.
Pete, what is it, brother?
Let's now that we know a little more. Can I help? I'd like to know about the election of the new abbot.
I'm interested in the election of the new abbot.
You're not alone. Everyone's so worked up about that they spent no time considering how they could make the monastery a better place now.
Why?
Oh.
What's wrong with it now?
Many brothers think more about their stomachs than prayer. The older brethren bend the rules of the order to make them fit their interests. So, to balance the scales, they want the novices to lead exemplary lives. Sin abounds here, just as in the outside world.
Yeah. Okay. What sins do the brothers commit?
What sins are you talking about?
The scripture says, "Let he who is without sin cast the first stone." I'm sorry, Gregor, it's not my place to speak about the sins of others.
Yep. That actually, you know what? He's right. Tell me about the elections.
Tell me something about how the new abbot will be elected.
A new abbot has to be elected once the old one dies. All the brethren can vote, with the exception of novices. The abbot's crozier will be conferred on whoever is chosen, and he'll take the vow. When he becomes abbot, a monk spends most of his time dealing with politics outside the monastery, instead of actually leading the monastery. But he still maintains a fundamental influence on life here.
Okay. And Brother John?
I'll be interested to know more about Brother John.
I don't like to speak ill of people, but Circuitor John is the worst person the monks could pick to represent them. He's nothing but an old schemer and pedant who preaches water but drinks wine. He's won the older brethren over because they know he won't call an end to their debauchery.
Oh, we've had a run-in with him. Yeah. Why do you want to become abbot?
Why do you want to become abbot?
Because when I see the way things are headed around here, I have no other option. Itinerant preachers speak of the corrupted black heart of the church, and I can't deny there's truth in what they say. I'd like to change things and bring back meaning and esteem to the monastery.
You know what? I like him. I know everything I need to know about the election.
That's all. Thank you.
Okay.
Peace be with you, brother.
And is there anything else? Okay, I think we're good. How's our timing? Wow. I think there's a bit of a delay in the timing between here. But if I were to go out, let's just do something here. Nope. Okay, we have to be here. All right. Let's take a look at our journal and see. Wow, we've got a few things. So, first of all, we're currently doing a needle in a haystack. This is the actual main quest line, where I have to find one of the perpetrators of the Neuhoff massacre, Pius. Now, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, he's one of the people that was in he was one of the bad people in the Neuhoff massacre. I have a theory about him, about Pius, and I want to just throw something out there because I was thinking about this. We have our opinion of Pius based on what we've heard about him so far. We have heard about him from nefarious actors that put him up to the Neuhoff massacre. In other words, the bad guys, right? They're the bad guys. So let us not think about their opinion of him. We have to come up with our own opinion. And let's just say that you got caught up in something that you didn't really want to get caught up in. Or maybe you thought it was a good idea, but you got there and you saw the horrors of what happened at the Neuhoff massacre, and you decided that, holy crap, I feel really terrible about this. I'm an ex-priest, so maybe I do have some ability to determine what my the good from evil and that sort of stuff. Maybe I'm not completely, corrupt. And I decide that, you know what, I'm going to go and enter the monastery because I feel so terrible about what I've done. In other words, he could be here, not because he's hiding from anybody, not because he's running away from the guys that put him up to the Neuhoff thing that sent me in here. He could be in here because he honestly feels bad about what he's done. And, the thing is, I'm always leery about in any game, in any novel, there's the red herring, which is what books and stuff will throw at you to make you think that somebody is the bad guy. So they'll say, oh, well, I don't trust him, right? Except there's one thing. There's one guy that everybody has said is a good guy, and that's Antonius. So we'll see. But I'm trying to keep an open mind. All I know right now is I don't think it's Siskin. I think Siskin is a good guy. But I think he's pretty earnest about his history. I think it basically he's running from, like, he stole money from his family and all this other stuff. And you know what? He seems like that's fine. Lucas, we're supposed to hate Lucas for some reason, but he doesn't like talking to people. So what? Maybe he just doesn't like talking to people. And Yadok, I don't remember much about Yadok, to be honest with you. Anyways, Libra Prohibiti. We've seen this book. We've actually steal the book, unlock the cabinet containing. I think I think somehow I've already got the key to it because I've already been through here. So we're going to steal the forbidden book at night. But we've already unlocked, we've got the key to the cabinet. I don't think I have to lockpick it. Okay. But we're going to check it out. Sort of. I have to creep into the library at night and steal the Arabic book from the cabinet containing forbidden books. And I just have to open the book. So because I have the key, it's now within my reach. The scattered pages. It seems someone tore pages from an old book and hid them around the monastery. With a little effort, I guess that's with a little effort, it should be possible to put it all back together. I should ask the librarian about it. Okay. And then in the cloister, this is where we're trying to, Yadok said, this is the notes that I have about my questions to various people. All right. I'm going to just hang out here and until the 12 o'clock, and then we're going to go down and do our next activity, which is reporting to the librarian to do library work. This might be interesting. So I'm just gonna hang out here until then. Or what we could do, I'll just look around. If I see anything interesting, I'll bring you back. Oh, okay. Gotta go to work. Go to work. Oh. Wait a minute. Hang on a sec. Where am I going exactly? It's in the go to work in the scriptorium. Report to Brother Cyril, the librarian. Okay, that's the same room. All right. So I think we know. I'm free to go. Yes. Now, if I remember correctly, it's up this way because I did take a bit of time to investigate the area. Now, I think this is it. Now, before we report to him, I want to do something. I just want to go over here and look at this.
The forbidden books must be in that cabinet.
Unlock! I have a key for that, so I can go in there anytime.
Forget about them!
What? Oh, I missed that. Brother Librarian, so we have to report to him. Let's see who else we got here. We've got Monk. We've got Monk. We could talk to all these guys. Maybe we will. But I think I'm supposed to report to Brother Librarian. What's that? I'm looking for the torn pages of the book. Okay, well, let's talk to Brother Librarian.
What troubles you?
What do you mean? I'm here for my daily duties. I'm not doing it's a forbidden book. I'm not. Why would I just go in here? Can I open the forbidden books? I hear there's naughty things in there. No, not doing that. Okay, could I learn something about the other novices in the library? Oh, you know what?
Is it possible to learn something about the other novices in the library?
Only the abbot and the prior keep such records.
And can I see them?
No. The abbot writes and keeps his records in his chambers, and only he and the prior are permitted to read them.
Okay, I was asking about your personal information, but that's okay. I didn't mean to ask. Never mind. Let's just go about my duties.
I'm here to work.
Good. This is most likely the first time you've ever done this in your life. But it's easier than you think. Just a bit of practice and learning Latin. Here's the original, and here are the blank parchments on which you'll copy what you read in the original. Is that clear? Then you may begin, and try not to make a mess of it.
Okay. Okay, hang on. Where am I going? What is it that I, Where do I do this? Hang on. Oh, here, start transcribing. Okay, oh my God, this is going to be terrible. All right, let's just do it. Oh. Okay. Wow. Et postquam consumati octo, esto, eto, octo. I think it's the first one. ooh. Is it this one? Sacerdotum e scribus? No. Populi? I don't think that's it. Z fertilas. That's literally what I'm seeing like that, but it doesn't look right. Facitradi versititis pifit. Fetlata tur abba estibe upa nefra nasser. Oh, wow, this is really difficult. I'm going to go with this one. Okay, let's see. This is hard. The characters are terrible. It's like it's written. It's like the handwriting. Okay, Sedabat cost. So it looks like the top one is always kind of like the one that looks the closest to what's literally written there. EOS. See, that to me looks like a COS, but like that COS. CS UFOs do venenanto slatek supra ubi etar puner. I don't think that's what it is. I think that last one that's etat Peter setat ilos inuent vian. I can't tell what it is, but I think it might be this one. Okay, let's see how good I was. Oh my goodness. Look at me. Oh, that sound. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. You know what? What can I read? What is this? Submit your work to the librarian. Okay, I'll submit my work to the librarian. This is going to go over really badly, though, I think.
You call that a copy? You've completely ruined the parchment with your scribbling.
Okay. I guess we've done, our work here is done. Can I not read that anymore? Yeah, I really don't know how to read this. This is, I mean, it's faded and the characters are, I don't understand. Okay. So I guess I can't transcribe anymore. Oh, well, we've already been through a lot of these, by the way. But is there anything, oh, are there any other of the torn pages? Well, let's see if we can find some torn pages. Actually, you know what we'll do? Let's be systematic about this. First of all, let's go to the entrance. Lockpick, we're not going to do that because we don't, we're good. We're on our best behavior right now. We've already made the boss mad. Oh, the Papal Schism. The Holy Church is the home of all Christians on the earth, and at its head stands its shepherd, that is the Pope. The Pope is the leader of all Christianity and the successor to the seat of St. Peter, which has established ourselves as Lord Jesus Christ himself. But which was established by our Lord. Okay. But had his transpired that not one, but two holy fathers sit upon the papal seat, and good Christians can only argue over which is the true one, and which one should be respected, and which one shall be eternally damned. It all began with Pope Boniface the Eighth refused to crown. When Pope Boniface the Eighth refused to crown King Philip the Fair of France as emperor. to which the latter refused to acquiesce. And in the year 1309, he had the Holy See removed to Avignon, where he could keep it under his watchful eye. Thus, for many years, the Holy Father sat upon the papal throne, not in Rome, but in France. In 1377, Pope Gregory decided to leave Avignon and return the papacy to Rome. But after his untimely death, two conclaves met to elect a new pope in both Rome and Avignon. And thus it came to be that there was a Pope Urban in Rome and a Pope Clement in France. And both received great support from the rulers of Europe, who favored one pope over the other as they saw fit. Wow, pick your own pope. How could this possibly go wrong? These two popes excommunicated each other and proclaimed the other to be arch heretic and the anti-pope, and thus the great schism and decline within the Holy Church did arise. And now many do criticize it and demand remediation. For how can the pope fulfill his duties as our shepherd when there are in fact two popes who claim to be the true representative of God, and their rival to be a messenger of Satan? Whose words should a good Christian heed, and whom should they entreat for intercession? Which pope's hand may anoint a king? As long as there are two popes, hunger and pestilence shall plague the entire world, and much strife and suffering does await us. What a mess. Okay, all right, let's see. Is there anything else that's kind of interesting here? Well, we've got... What's with the love poems? These monks, what are they doing? There's like evil morals. Evil moral. Rate. Oh. Yeah. Oh, these ones. Oh, now these are all steel. So if I were to take these, it would be a stealing thing. Okay, let's not do that in front of... I mean, we could do it if we were sneaky and quiet about it. Like that one there, I bet you if I took that cobweb, it would be considered stealing a cobweb. Legend of Melusine. Yeah, that was a good one. I like the Legend of Melusine. That was kind of cool. Okay, is there anything? No? All right. And Maiden's War, Rule of St. Benedict, Queen's Court manuscript, St. Wilgefortis. Oh, that one was awesome. Okay. And then we got this one over... What? Oh, hello. You know, we could talk to the monks, actually. Maybe we should do that. What's that? Oh, is that a torn page? No. Hey. Hey, dude, how's it going? He's just staring at me. Don't mind me. What's this? Nope. What? I think they're down there. They're talking. Oh. Okay. We found another page from a torn book. All right. You know what? Look at him. He's giving me the stink eye.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
Introduce myself.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. But I've no time for idle chat. I transcribe books from dawn till dusk. I've been doing it for years, and I'll be doing it till the day I die.
What, you do nothing else?
It is my penance and my blessing. And now, brother, if you don't mind, I'd like to get this page finished.
I believe that was a... hang on.
What troubles you?
Okay, no. Well, let's leave him. Let's leave him be. He doesn't want to talk. Let's see what about this guy here. He's got... Look at his smashing haircut.
Gregor, talk to me.
Oh. Oh, he seems friendly.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
But it looks like I've already... Oh! Are there rifts amongst the brothers here?
Are there ever any disagreements between the brothers?
Unfortunately, yes. The biggest quarrels right now are about the election of the new abbot. They can already see poor Peter in his grave.
You know that cabinet right there in the background, over my right shoulder? Dude, it might have a solution to the problem.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
The old abbot is practically on his deathbed.
Oh.
There are two candidates. Half the monastery wants John, the other half Nevlas, and there's no chance they'll come to an agreement. But you've probably already noticed the atmosphere around here.
Tell me about John.
Tell me about John.
John is the circator and the oldest brother here. It would be only natural if he took the crozier from Peter. He has experience, merit, and composure. He'd lead the monastery wisely.
So he's obviously a Johnite.
I'd like to know about Nevlas.
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He doesn't have the most experience, but his drive and heart are pure, his faith firm, and his ideas rational.
Oh.
Although perhaps he's too keen to change our routines here, which many brothers don't like.
Okay. So we don't really know what his personal opinion is. Why is who wins so important?
Why does it matter so much?
We kind of
who
know
wins?
it. It sets the tone.
Because the future direction
Yeah.
of the monastery hangs in the balance.
Yeah.
The younger brothers feel they have to work more than their superior brothers, and that some brothers are more concerned with their own comfort than with worshipping God. The older brothers take a different view. They say the younger monks want privileges they haven't earned, and each side has its own candidate.
All right. I thought, well, you thought politics didn't belong in a monastery? you thought wrong, my friend. These are still people.
I thought politics weren't part of the monastic way of life.
You're right.
Oh, no.
But we know nothing besides the monastery, and the abbot's decisions can influence our entire life. Some of the brothers take it very personally.
Yeah, well, it's not supposed to be maybe, but that you can't change nature. You can't change people. Who would you like to be the new
Who would
abbot?
you like to be the new abbot?
I've thought long and hard about it, and I've decided to support John.
Okay. All right. So he's a Johnite. Okay. All right. Who else do we have in here? Oh, well, there's this older fella here. Hi.
Ah, Gregor, talk to me.
I'd like to ask you.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Who would you like to be the new abbot?
Who would you like to be the new abbot?
What kind of question is that? John, of course. Nevlas isn't the kind of candidate you can take seriously.
Okay, so the other dude was more of a fence sitter, and this guy he's a true believer. Okay. All right. I like Nevlas, by the way.
Talk to me, brother.
I will. Let's see.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Are there rifts
Are
among
there ever any disagreements between the brothers?
Unfortunately, yes. The biggest quarrels right now are about the election of the new abbot. They can already see poor Peter in his grave.
Okay.
I understand.
For some reason, they kept making that one, like this one here is also not grayed out, but that we didn't learn anything new. But let's find out who he wants. I'll bet you anything he's a Nevliser.
Who would you like to be the new abbot?
I've thought long and hard about it, and I've decided to support John.
So he is a fence sitter as well. He's not the other guy. Like he's not a true believer. All right. Wow. There's a lot of Johnites in this room. Okay. All right. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Ah, Gregor, talk to me.
Now, we're not going to... here we go. We're supposed to talk to him about the page of the torn book.
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book. Do you know what it is?
It appears to be a page torn out of Ovid.
Ovid? What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who. Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day.
Uh-oh.
Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If a book had any mention of woman at all, he condemned it as a heretical work. If he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love
The Art
must
of
have been
Love.
such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
Do you want me to put the book back together?
Oh, would you like me to put the book back together again?
Absolutely. Eustace's wits weren't the sharpest, so I'm sure he didn't destroy any of the pages. I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while to find them all, but when you do, you can rest assured Ovid will return to his rightful place in the library.
I'll look around for it.
Good. I'll look around for it.
Sure, why not?
Thank you, brother. It's of no great importance, but if you can find all 10 pages,
10,
I'll be
okay.
most grateful.
There's 10. All right. Tell me something
Can you
about
tell
the
me
book?
something about the book?
The Art of Love is a sort of manual instructing young people how to find and maintain love. It's a lovely work. I don't understand what bothered Eustace so much about it, but as I was saying, he considered the book to be immoral and tore it up to stop it corrupting any of his brothers.
Yeah, sounds like it. He tore it up more to prevent it from corrupting himself. Oh, wait a minute. No, I wanted to... Oh, no, I wanted to ask... Oh, sorry.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
Oh, I desire a great many things. But first,
I found a few pages of the torn-up book, but I still don't have them all.
Wonderful. Keep looking, then. I'm sure you can find the rest.
Okay, no, the forbidden books...
I'd like to ask you something about the
I think I
monastery.
missed the opportunity to... Oh... No. Oh, well. Okay. It said where I should look, but we've already found... I'm guessing that... I kind of find it amusing that there was literally a page in the room that he works in and all these other people and nobody noticed it. I mean, seriously, what kind of operation are you running here? All right, let's see what we got going on here. Can we look at these pages? Is there somewhere I can sit? No. I would be surprised if I was allowed to sit there ever again, by the way. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll have to do it again tomorrow. Oh.
There aren't for your eyes to see.
Oh. Is that because I went over there? I'm just going to rub my back up against the forbidden book box.
Are you interested in what's inside? Forbidden books, written by the devil himself. Forget about them.
Interesting. So that's what he keeps saying. Whenever I go near that thing, he tells me about how awful...
Salve Domine.
Okay. All right. Well, I can't sit anywhere. Man, these guys are just... I mean, I could sit here, but there's...
Are you interested in what's inside? Forbidden books, written by the devil himself. Forget about them.
All right. I will. He keeps talking about them, though. It's like they're obsessed. Everyday labors, we've read all these. So this is... Okay, let's look at all of the stuff. I have a bunch of Aqua Vitalis. I also have a bloody hoofpeck. I'll bet you anything. So we have something now we can take to Brother Solaris. We've got some potions. Maybe he might want to buy some plants. He might be interested in Capon's love letter, but I don't think so. Can I read the torn pages? Pages torn from book. No, you can't. Okay, so that's just a quest item. Message for Sir Radzig. So we can't actually look at them. I was hoping to look I was hoping to understand the art of love. All right. Well, what do we? I think. Let's see. My schedule. I am here until 4 p.m. It is currently 2:30. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck in here. I don't really know what to do. So what we could do is I'll probably end up just waiting through time, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to stop here. So we've learned a few other things. Let's take a quick look and see what we've learned. So first of all, needle in a haystack. So we know about that one. Scattered pages. So the librarian told me a page. The page I found is from a book he's been missing. He'll put them back together once I find them all. So we just have to find 8 more of the pages. I don't know where they're going to be, but that's okay. In the cloister, this is the... Oh, okay. So this is the overarching sub-quest. So this is the... that's the top quest. This is the sub-quest that I'm on right now. I copied books in the scriptorium in the course of my daily duties. Once I finished, I handed over the work to Brother Librarian. I hope he'll be satisfied with the job I did. Yeah, he wasn't satisfied, okay? And then there's Libri Prohibiti, which is in the monastery, there is a cabinet containing forbidden books locked away from prying eyes, and among them is the very book Brother Nevelis thinks could describe a remedy to cure the ailing Abbot Peter. You know, I have Lazarus on me. I made it in your thing, right? I could just give you that. And I also have the other one, Marigold Decoction. And among them is the very book that... okay, so I have to creep into the library at night and steal an Arabic book from the cabinet containing forbidden books. I have the forbidden books in my reach now. I just have to open the lock. All right, so we're going to go and we're going to try and get that tonight. So that's going to be part of the plan for tonight. And yeah, I think we're in good shape. So we've discovered all kinds of things. There's political intrigue. There's a black market in underground lockpick dealing. There's like all kinds of weird crap going on. So probably what I'll do is, I think we'll pick up in the next one. What I would like to do is in my spare time, when I was reviewing the footage of the last episode, when I was on the tour with Antonius, I noticed in the garden it was filled with like herbs that I might be able to gather and actually be able to make some other things. So maybe there's eyebright in there. Who knows? So I'm hoping that we're going to be able to maybe make some other stuff if I gather things. That's going to be at 7 p.m. I have some free time. So yeah. All right. I think this is a good place to stop for now, though. Thank you very much, everyone. Until next time, you all have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye.